In halls I won't surrender. That is approaching. Chasing time into the round. Me, come to take what's mine. I keep on repeat. I drop the black throne, I keep on repeat. Derelict of stars, started from the ashes. The treasures of the trace on the masses. Just as fast as the minds as blades hit. There's not this power that come try to take it. Beyond the tree, fire burns. Secret love, bloodline yearns. Young eyes embrace crimson joy. Does your dim heart heal or destroy? Bury the light deep within. Cast aside, there's no guiding home. We're burning chaos in the wind. Oh, man. That's a good song. All right. The time has come, the walrus said, to speak of many things. Of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings. And while the sea is boiling hot, or whether pigs have wings, turn to the friend that you adore and slap them in the face. Wait, what? I don't think that's... Is that the saying? I don't think that's the right one. We're gonna have to fact check that. Fact check them. Fact check them all. All right, 2 seconds here. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let's start session 0, shall we? Woodley, 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 woodley. Hail, travelers.
Nebulous. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Greetings and salutations.
Buenas, señor Arcadum.
No habla español. Habla
Privyet.
inglés, por favor.
Man,
Fighter.
that was painful.
This is introduction to Twitch. This is
Greetings and salutations.
That was my introduction to Arcadum's channel.
Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? You guys going good? Feeling good? Yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
feeling crazy.
Really good.
Already making notes.
Feeling
I
wild?
lost my caffeine.
Feeling
Oh
crazy?
no.
Although I'm eating some spinach and chicken pizza, and I'm starting to regret it.
You ate some. You ate some.
I'm eating
what?
a tortilla.
Some
I'm
spinach pizza.
eating a tortilla. Very cool.
Sounds delicious. I finished some crab salad earlier.
We went to
That's-
KBBQ and
That's
we're dying.
That's fairly poggers. All right, hold on. I'm trying to fix this thing so your voices pop up.
Oh, the bubble thingy.
Yeah, let me just.
Wait, the bubble thingy?
The bubble
Yes.
thingy.
My avatar will show up? Oh no.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes.
Good.
Make us live.
Good.
She made her own
There it is,
avatar.
Arcadum.
Let me
Oh.
compliment her. She's a great artist. Look, it's so cute.
Life.
Is that a new artist?
No, no! Let's redo this
Arcadum,
entire
stop
introduction.
bullying
No.
my party member.
Snorters. All right.
No.
All right. Anyway, let's get straight to it. So, hello, welcome to Session 0. This is Session 0 for Along the Causeway, the second group to play in Conflicts. This will be a six-person party. Although it looks like there's a lot more people here than that, it's a six-person party. The players.
Not a player.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce them as it is now. So the first one up is Edgelord, who will be playing. What's your character's name?
Gregorin.
Gregorin. Gregorin.
Gregaren.
Okay. And you are a
I'm a fighter.
fighter. Okay. Cool. That's number one. Next up is Fernando.
Hello, señor Arcadum.
Who is playing what character?
I have a very important question to ask.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for me to justify a Spanish name for my character?
Yeah, that's fine.
Then my name is going to be Raúl Rodriguez.
Ooh.
Okay. How do I spell Raul? Is it like that?
3 R's.
A, yes. U, L, Rodriguez. R.
Yeah, I know how to spell
Oh.
Rodriguez.
Perfect.
All right. Cool. It's actually very poignant that you're a Spanish named character because the southern part of Conflux is going to be heavily inspired by Central America. So
Now I know. One of the questions got answered already.
that's
Yeah.
I'm
very
bugging.
poggers. Although you guys
I'm
will take
bugging.
place in the western part of. You're in the western part of Conflux, but there is still in-story reason for you to have that kind of name, so that's fine. And you are a ranger, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Coolio. All right. Next up we have is Luga. Is a beluga. Banana.
Like the whale.
Sabuga. What is your
What?
character's name? Fib.
Yes, fib like a liar.
Okay, and your class is Roag.
Yes. Unless Paladin gets unlocked.
Oh, well, we
Yeah,
can.
she's switching to Paladin. If
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
I will mark you down as a Paladin convert.
Convert.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know,
I'm
just in case.
disloyal.
Already, we
is-
haven't even started yet.
I'm already a liar.
Well,
I mean, it's your name.
Well, by the
perfect.
time we
together, soldier.
by the time we actually play, that combat will be resolved. So we'll know
Yes.
for certain. All right. Next up is Kit Kat,
Hello,
and
I am Rion. RRY-ON, like a carry on.
okay. And you are a rogue.
R. I'm a rogue.
Okay.
It's 2 R's.
Oh,
Carry on.
Rion.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Legend,
Hello.
who is a scribe in the Discord. Very cool. Character's name
Clappers.
is.
You should see the notes I took on your last boss.
Your character's
All
name
right.
is
Theo Draken.
Draken, and you are a cleric.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully a cleric of, I believe, Acolyte?
Sick. All right. Next up is the Craig, who is playing the character
Sinclair Everclad.
Sinclair. Everclair.
Everclad.
Clad. Okay. And you're a wizard.
Yes, he is.
All right, coolio. All right, so we got everybody's characters locked in. So Paladin convert, we'll have to keep that in mind for that. But yeah, this is the party that will be starting in the new game. Following from that, so now we get to do something very cool. As was revealed at the session 0 of the last game, we will be choosing your revelations, which essentially are the vessels that you inhabit. Your bound destiny and will also determine your starting gear. Keep in mind that any selection that you do not select will be taken by the primordial force that can be found within the conflux. Now, because this game was unlocked so early, there has not actually been enough time for the other choices that were primed to be turned into, let's call them, servants to this dark force. So they will all be available. So you'll have quite the selection tree to choose from. Keep in mind that we will do this one at a time. First, one of you will choose, and then I will choose. And as was also revealed, you can choose not to take any of the fates provided by the revelations, and you can choose to be fateless. Keep in mind that if you do that, I get to choose again anyway.
So, who's gonna be the Albert of this campaign?
All right, so
We
first,
also have a revelation. Due to a bet made yesterday, Isabeluga will be going last.
I lost.
Oh, sure.
Well,
Just a quick adjustment here.
oh,
Echo.
You have been removed. Weakest link.
the big
The weakest link.
Alrighty, so
I'm the caboose.
first one up is Edgelord. You can choose from the following options. I will copy paste the selection list to you in Discord, but I will read them out loud for chat's sake. Please look in the general chat of Along the Causeway. Those are your choices. They are the Accosted Cosman, the Thrice Burned Witch, the Fool, the Torn Page, the Drowned Man, the Laughing Death, the Broken Blacksmith, the Unchained One, the Pauper, and the Slave.
I'm gonna go with the Unchained One.
Okay.
nice.
Do 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 do. All right, let me mark that. And I will choose the fool. Okay. Next up is Fernando. I will update your options now. The ones in your pool are the Accosted Cosman, the Thrice Burned Witch, the Torn Page, the Drowned Man, the Laughing Death, the Broken Blacksmith, the Pauper, and the Slave.
I think I will pick the slave.
Okay.
Hey, Arcadum.
All right, that's on there.
Do these choices affect us mechanically at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me come out the sleeve. And I will choose the Accosted Cosman.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, next up is Kit Kat. Your choices are.
I'll take. Oh,
Go ahead.
I'll take the laughing death.
The Laughing Death. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
At the very least, I'll die happy, right? That's how it works.
Here I go
Right.
killing again.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm concerned. Maybe it's better to go last. I see. I have made a poor choice.
No.
I feel like there are no bad choices here.
I will choose the Drowning Man, or the Drowned Man, excuse me. But okay, next up is Legend.
Oh boy.
4 choices yet remain: the Thrice Burned Witch, the Torn Page, the Broken Blacksmith, and the Pauper.
Technically 5. If we
Well,
wanted
yeah.
to go fateless.
Yeah.
But
All of these don't sound
Oh,
comfortable.
hey, if it makes you feel anything, I'm not going fateless. So think about that.
okay. I will take the Thrice Burned Witch.
Oh, I wanted to be on fire.
Nope.
This is what you get for losing the bet.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No, it's funny. It's funny.
Ah!
Not once burned, but thrice.
All right.
Oh,
Well.
Sick burn or heated
Sick
burn.
The sickest burn
First two
of
are
all.
just the barbecue.
Okay, I will choose the Pauper. Yes.
All right.
All right, you've got 2 choices left, good sir. That is the Broken Blacksmith and the Torn Page.
We're going with the Torn Page.
Forced to be faithless?
Oh, don't worry.
Oh no!
We're going to get to the fact that she doesn't have any choices in a moment.
Oh no!
Because I will, of course, choose the Broken Blacksmith.
Interesting.
Well, now I really feel bad.
Now.
No, it's really funny.
How now, traveler? Now it seems that we are out of available choices. But behold, I've got something for you.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to take a big swig of Mountain Dew for this one.
He's cracking out the Mountain Dew.
Oh no, he's got energy.
The
for
carbonation.
Mocha S.
Okay. So, for you, Luga, Your soul is neither claimed by a fateless destiny nor by those available, and it drifts, unbound but inescapable from the conflux. And as such, I shall now go to the grand table, and your fate will be randomly determined.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gamble.
Oh no.
Gamble, gamble.
One moment, I have to go get
Tear
real
break.
dice.
Gumba.
Tear break. Tear break.
He said one moment. Ah!
Real dice.
He said it!
I must know the color of these dice.
It's okay. He's not breaking out the deep notes, guys.
But he's
No,
breaking
just
out dice.
Just the dice.
May the fate be in your favor.
Tear break. Tear break.
Who was that
Tear
voice?
break.
See, aren't you glad you're last now? Really are faded.
Hey, I got what I wanted. I'm happy.
I just picked the one that sounded the coolest to me.
My username is Beluga because I wail on my games, and I feel like this is appropriate as a gambler.
Eh,
I had some backup ones, and now I'm concerned about all the laughing in the chat and by everyone else.
Is everyone laughing? I'm too scared
Well,
to
not
laugh.
not everyone, but you know,
Oh, okay.
I'm not usually on live, so seeing the chat go
everyone
by is
laugh.
fun.
ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
God damn it,
Ha
Bobby.
ha ha ha.
We're
Ha,
not
ha, ha.
very coordinated
All right,
unless
here
we
we go.
deafen.
Here we go. Interesting.
Oh.
Kind of sounds like Yahtzee.
This is not the moment to start breaking out in maniacal laughter.
Like,
Quite.
My head.
No, Edgelord, what do you want to say? Just tell me now. Get it over and done with.
Oh. I think you got the tear break, Luga.
Your destiny is doom.
Oh,
Doomed?
what is it?
Oh no.
This sounds like a second to break.
Ooh.
You are
Ooh.
the Azure Phoenix.
Oh!
Champion.
Ah.
Isn't that just perfect?
This is great.
Why does that one sound super unique?
Because it is.
There was a tear break.
Because it is.
we have no idea if it's actually a T-Rex.
No.
Well. Your revelations have been chosen. Congratulations. Aren't you cool? Look at you.
I now have everything written down.
Okay. One moment, please. As I handle your starting gear.
All right. Legend, get your pen and paper ready.
Hang on.
Are usually like orange or red or yellow, right? Are you like a shiny phoenix?
Azure, isn't that blue?
Azure
That's blue.
Azure is blue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ashra.
All right. I
Like
have
your,
space to
like
write
your,
down equipment now.
like your Phoenix Sport. Yeah.
You're a Nivea from the hit game League of Legends.
Wow.
I have no clue who that is, Smile.
But
Same.
just
What's this League of Legends you speak?
The cringe.
That's pretty cringe, bro.
Now
Oh.
I really want to be Paladin because I'll already be on fire.
I don't need to hold the torch. I am the torch.
All right. Edgelord, your character starts with a pair of runed, R-U-N-E-D, runed broken manacles. And you are dressed in rags.
Okay. Do
You
I
are
get a
naked.
katana?
No.
Aw.
Okay. Next up is the slave.
Manacles, was it?
Yes, a pair of runed, R-U-N-E-D, broken manacles.
Am I supposed to use those as weapons?
And,
I heard
and
barnacles.
ranks.
This is an improvement.
All right. Fernando, you start with a black collar and rags.
Everybody gets rags.
You get rags. You get rags.
I feel like it's a full set. You got a collar and manacles.
Is it the black color?
This is the
Yes,
kinky
black. It's a
party.
black collar.
Pinky Exodia.
Wowzers.
I can see
Oh.
someone's playing the new Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Oh, God.
Oh,
All
you're
right.
arcade. I'm gonna have fun with this one.
Just let me know when I should filter my thoughts.
All
Never,
right.
never.
Never do that.
Be yourself.
All right.
I like your one-liners.
All right, Kit Kat.
Hello.
You start with a painted face that never fades. You
Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
you got me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A painted face that never fades. Very specific, even if you try to wash it off. It's up to you what the painted face looks like. You could look, like a made up woman, like a beautiful, dazzling woman. You could be a clown if you want. You could be a harlequin.
geisha?
You could be a geisha if it so suits
So,
you. You get to
by
choose.
painted-
You just have to
Sorry.
have a painted face. It doesn't matter what form that painted face takes.
I assume it has to be on the face.
It does have to be on the face, yeah.
Okay.
Now the
Oh, no,
the extent
There's
that
a
you
face
wish,
on your stomach.
the extent of how much it is up to you and its style, but it is always there. You can't hide it. It's very
I
specific.
can't change it. I can't hide it. Okay. It's like a birthmark.
Kind of, yeah.
Waterproof makeup.
Interesting.
Someone pulled out the permanent marker.
Life-proof makeup.
Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Is this essentially like I just put makeup on, or does it affect like eyes all the way to the ears?
It's
I'm just
completely up to you.
Oh,
The
okay,
only
okay.
requirement on my side is that your face is painted in some way, and that
Okay.
it is not removable, and you cannot hide that it is.
okay.
Yeah.
See, this is why I didn't make art yet.
She can't contain the glam.
All right. You also have a noble's outfit.
Oh man, she didn't get rags.
You have a traveler's outfit.
Oh, I have two.
And you have a priest's outfit.
Uh,
You have a commoner's outfit.
Commoner's outfit was the other
Yep.
one.
You have
I
a
want to imagine.
you have a disguise kit.
Perfect.
And then finally, you have. What the fuck is that? Oh, sorry. You have.
What is it?
Sorry, I misread that. You have Silver Sting, which is a poison.
Ooh. Can I ask what you misread it as?
I read it as slivering, and I was like, sorry. Silver Sting is 1 dose of poison.
So do I wear all these clothes at once?
No.
Yes,
you,
please.
You have them in your disguise kit.
Ah, I carry all of them.
Yeah.
we
Aw.
have just this luggage bag.
I mean, you can
Or-
try to wear them all if you want. That doesn't.
I'll be very warm.
Or you could give
Ah,
them
yes.
to the people who only have rags.
Now this
Nah.
This is a makeshift Gambison over here.
I want her to wear all of the clothes, and then the luggage bag is empty.
Weird. Anyway. All right, next up is the Thrice Burned Witch.
Alrighty. Tell me what I got.
You have charred clothing. You have a blackened limb. It can be whichever limb you wish. Arm, leg, anything like that.
Yeah, you can beat people with it.
No, it's not detached.
joking, I know what it
It's
meant.
just your body is burnt.
If it's my
blackened.
fist, I still can.
All right. And you have an effigy. The effigy is like a doll. It can be anything that you want it to be. It doesn't really matter as long as you have one.
Okay. Intrigued.
Yeah. Skibadoosh. Skadoosh.
Lastly, but most importantly.
Okay, so we got that one done.
Hmm? No, we still got 2 more people.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Wow, leaving out is a beluga here.
I lost
No,
the
I
blues.
thought,
What?
no, I was under the assumption that we skipped Craig. In this
Of
scenario.
course. As always.
Wow, leaving
really-
out Sinclair
All right.
here.
So, you start with Scholar's Robes.
Okay.
You start with... What the... Oh. A writer's kit?
What did you read that one as?
And you also get... The fuck are these ducks outside, dude? Holy shit. They're squawking. Oh, you have your... Okay, yeah, okay. You have a choice between a wand, a orb, or an amulet.
I'm the wizard, so I must ponder my orb.
Okay, orb.
Orb.
Alright, let me mark that. Very cool.
A writer's kit. That's actually pretty useful.
Ooh, boy. Now it's time for the Azure Phoenix.
Oh,
This Pog's my champions.
Bugs in chat.
here it is, folks. What you've been waiting for.
Who's excited? I'm excited.
Let's-
It's carrying luggage.
All right.
Carrying on.
All right. You have
It was meant to be.
a royal courtier's outfit.
I have that. Hold on, it's 3 syllables. I don't know what that means.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Courtier, hold on.
Do you know how to spell courtier?
Yes, I do.
Got it.
Okay, good. Okay.
You have a small box filled with pearls.
Oh,
Nice.
She's rich.
I have money.
This is why you're the voice of our group.
I do not think that Conflux has traditional money.
And you have an ornate steel fan.
right.
Ooh.
Fucking awesome.
How big is it?
That was what I was thinking.
It is a
Am I?
it is a versatile weapon. You can wield it with 1 or 2 hands.
Oh.
Oh, so like normal size, not like Tamari from Naruto.
I was
size.
thinking Tamari, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, it's not like that, but it is actually a battle fan.
Ooh.
Nice. I can look stylish and be armed.
You can cover your mouth when you're telling lies.
I smite thee with my fan.
All right. Very
That's
cool.
gonna be so cool.
Can they act as shields?
Attack with sass.
There's a fighting style based off of them that you can unlock later.
Ooh.
Yes, yes, yes.
Which
There you go.
I presume that if you go the Paladin route, then you'll actually be able to get access to it. So, which is very cool. But anyway, there you go. There are your revelations.
Beautiful.
So
I
now,
think I would like to lose the next bet.
let's go ahead and talk about times to make sure that everything's locked in. When would you all like to play?
We got pretty well set on, looking like 6 p.m. on Friday.
EST.
EST.
Fridays at 6 p.m. EST, which is 5 p.m. for me. Scanning.
Buffering.
I believe I can do that time.
Yay! The stars aligned.
Yep, Friday at 5 p.m. CST, as so far, has not been taken, and I don't think I'm going to be doing anything since they don't do Friday Night Magic anymore where I am, so
Oh,
yeah, it should be good.
All right.
Wait, Arcadum, you play Magic the Gathering?
I've played Magic the Gathering for like 20 years.
Can't get on my level, bro.
boogers.
Alrighty. Well, that's less accurate. More like 16, but still, I played it a while.
Well,
Okay, so we got everything together. Boom, bam, slam, jam, slap my knees. Cool. All right.
So do
nice.
I have manacles as my weapon?
Okay, this is just your starting equipment. That doesn't mean you have to use that as your weapon. That's not what that means.
Okay.
Oh, you gave me an orb. My lord, I shall use such orbs.
The orb, my lord!
I roll it like a bowling ball.
Ooh, I'll throw it at them, my lord! An excellent weapon!
I shall become the greatest skeetball player the world
I'll
has ever
skip
seen.
I'll skip it off the rock and hit them in the knees, my
Yes.
lord!
I will clothe my enemies and keep them warm.
Thank you, my lord! Anyway, my lord.
you may have to. Most of us are wearing rags.
It's 5 p.m.
If I put it
CST.
all on, I can become a bowling ball.
Alright, so
Right.
So it looks like we've got characters locked in, their classes locked in, the revelations locked in, time for us to play locked in at Fridays at 5 p.m. CST. So, speaking of which, that means our first game session, if the map makers and us can get it all done in time, which I'm going to be talking with them soon,
Fine.
should be done. I think we could do it in a week. By the 25th. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I can't do it the 25th.
Oh.
That's a day I have something, actually.
Mhm.
And also,
So
that's,
It's good. That'll get
Also-
time for me to get my art in.
also that's around when Elden Ring comes out. So,
Oh.
you know.
So are we just gonna have to skip 25th? So it's not the Friday, it's just the 25th. That's the issue.
Yeah, only the 25th. So, official game start day should be March 4th.
So, that game will have 2 birthday 20s.
Excellent. This pleases me.
My
No.
goodness. 3 days before my birthday.
You'll have the next one.
We'll be there.
Session 2.
All right, yeah. So it looks like session 1 of Along the Causeway will start on March 4th.
Session
Yay.
2,
Perfecto.
when you need it, when the fireballs happen.
Perfecto. Fantastic. Alrighty.
Fantastico.
Well, is there any other questions you guys have?
Yes, I have a list. Please hold.
Okay.
Provide the list.
Please hold. Okay.
Forth the scrolls.
Okay. Number 1. Do we still want to ask about the charlatan thing?
What?
I'm gonna send all my positive energy to the group so that they can get Paladin.
Okay, I'll ask it anyways, just in case.
Okay.
Oh. Edge, by the way, Overkill's got a question for you.
Who's Overkill?
Prince
Prince.
Overkill.
Oh,
Prince.
where is he? Where is this?
He's in chat.
Okay,
Uh,
He's just
well,
asking
well,
how long it might.
let's players answer their questions first. Anyway, what's up?
Question one
Yeah.
was for the charlatan.
Yeah.
Does the charisma modifier also apply to damage instead of dexterity? Okay. Number two was questions about how alternate players work. I don't know if that got answered or if we should.
It did. Basically, if any of you
Okay.
can ever, basically, if any of you can't show up to the game anymore, this is if you have to leave the game, they will take your place.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess they would be contacted then.
They would be
Number three.
and trained and prepared. Yeah.
What is the minimum age our character can be?
You must be an adult for your race. So in this case, 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah. 16 for humans.
What is the aesthetic of the region we're gonna be popped out in?
Like it's not Central America.
No, it's well, no.
Asiatic, like
It's
America.
okay. So well, essentially, it's conflux. So it's all synthetic and non-organically mixed. But specifically,
so whatever we want. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
We are not going to
Brazil.
Brazil.
It can be whatever you want it to be. It's completely up to you. Yeah, it does not matter.
This is a big one. What is kind of player etiquette that we need to really be aware of? Like, obviously, don't be a bully. But
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't mind cussing or none of that because I fought for my country and I cuss like a sailor. So don't worry about it. Player etiquette is just like be nice to each other. Don't give up. Because remember, you are in 7 years, 7 days difficulty. Things will stress you out, but you can do it. Just pay attention and work together. And that's pretty much the only thing I'd say.
We can do it.
Also, obviously, and this is something I kind of talked to the others about, but before I do anything potentially distressful to any of you, I'll constantly check. But if anything makes you uncomfortable, just tell me immediately. Don't wait, just say it then, and then I'll come up with another way of doing it. This includes like if you have phobias or if somebody tries to romance a character or some shit. All right, just let me know. That's pretty much it for me.
I'll just mute myself.
the next one is, when do we need to get character art in by? I know I wasn't gonna commission anything until after the session, which is a good thing since now I have a painted face.
You got 2 weeks. So
Okay.
I would prefer to have all of the character art done as soon as possible so we can make tokens. I would say the latest for that is March 1st.
Okay.
Which gives us 3 days.
It's me.
You can skip my questions, Kit. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay. Never mind. Then for my personal question is, just my playstyle is I tend to do a lot of text RP during the game and movement on screen. Is there something you want me to not do that? Keep at a minimum?
So here's the thing about that. It's actually really good. It's cool to do that on Foundry because it'll pop up over your character. And I'm perfectly fine if people want to text roleplay and all of that. I would prefer that if you can say it and participate in voice, I would prefer that you do that because, that way people listening or watching can, follow along, if you feel me. Because there are going to be people that won't be looking at the screen and they'll be listening to it instead. So keep that in mind. There is the show aspect of it, but honestly, if somebody, let's say I'm talking to Legend with his character with an NPC and you want to blushes cutely in the background and type that in, you can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just fair warning that I tend to I go over here and pick this thing up. I am now spinning in place. Nothing that's super
Yeah. And,
consequential.
And if you're like, hey, Arcana, what does this do? And you don't tell me, with your voice, I might miss it. I'll try not to, but,
Okay.
Arcade,
just say something, so.
And then Lugo's question, what is the fantasy term for IRS?
The Merchant's Guild.
Merchant's Guild, thank you.
Ow. Just hit myself.
how long do you plan on going for, Arcadum?
What do you mean?
For session length?
It's always 2.5 to 3 hours. 2.5 to 3
Okay.
hours. At least that's the goal. Sometimes it might push it, but 2.5 to 3
okay.
hours is the sweet spot. So.
Also, one question I have. I am starting with Find Familiar. Is there any unique interactions that's happening with that?
That will be explored in game as it happens.
Okay.
I also have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, racially, the past life. Fib was a Kenku in her past life. Is there
Yep.
anything that would racially affect her in the present, or is it just like a memory thing?
Other than her freaking out that she can talk? Nope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Basically, your backstories don't matter mechanically to the story. They only matter as to how you will react to the things happening around you and how you might feel about them. That's all perfectly fine. You can retain the personalities you had in your past life. And in fact, I encourage you to explore that, especially when I start integrating the memories of the vessel that you're in. The body that you're in has its own memories, which is what the revelations are. And once those memories start intermingling with the memories of your soul, coming to terms with that conflict of that duality is part of the role-playing challenge and kind of one of the points of storytelling and conflicts that I really want to explore. So I invite you to explore that.
Yes.
I wanted to ask a question regarding Ranger. Favorite enemy. Can I pick a favorite enemy during the campaign?
Yes.
Yeah,
you can.
perfect.
Yes, you can. And also, Rangers have a whole different thing that you're going to get to explore, especially when you start using primeval awareness or flux.
Do we have Burden unlocked since the first party unlocked it?
Yes.
Nice.
You will start with 2 burden. All those player mechanics are unlocked for all players.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
It would
Sweet.
suck
So,
if I was a paladin and I had no burden.
You're going to be a phoenix. You're going to have the most burden.
I kind of have, I guess, a world question.
What's up?
Are tear off clothes a thing?
Or what now? Oh,
Tear
you
off?
mean the
like on theater where you can tear it off?
Yeah, the quick rip clothing. Yeah, that's entertainers' clothes can do that.
Okay, so not ones I have.
Not the ones
I
you
don't
have.
remember the list anymore. Okay.
You do not have entertainers' clothes.
yeah. So my only question is about the effigy.
Yep.
Could I incorporate small memories of my past into its design?
So you get to actually make additions to your effigy, so that's fine. You can do that.
Interesting.
It actually doesn't matter what it looks like. All that it matters is that you have it.
Okay.
That's it.
What happens if he loses it?
Well, obviously, I'm not going to answer that now. Like that's something
That'll
to
be an
explored
in-game question.
Yeah.
That's like asking, what happens if I throw it into the soul font?
Hey, what happens in chapter 2?
What happens in the next
Once
season?
we're actually playing the game.
What happens in Along the Causeway? The movie.
Yo, what's the loot for this boss before we beat it? You just know if it's
How much
worth it, you know?
EXP can I
Is
expect?
Vegeta Trunks' dad?
Yeah. Arcade. I know we just started, but do we level up?
Arcadum uses milestones, not EXP.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, basically. Anyway, so any other questions you guys got?
How tight are the tenets of Paladin?
Okay, so the tenets of Paladin, like I'll bring up one of them to kind of give you an example. Let's bring up
Specifically the commoners ones.
Well,
That's what I'm
okay.
looking
If
at.
that's the one you're interested in, then I'll go over that one, and I'll
Okay.
explain the reasoning behind it. So, Oath of Commons stipulates starvation is the worst death. Never allow it to happen. Words first, sword second. Life should not be spent so easily. Wealth should be shared with those who need it most. Okay, so your tenets have to be followed, and their order of priority are in the order in which they are listed. So the only way you are allowed to break a tenet is if it is to uphold the tenet above it. And the highest tenet can never be broken under any circumstance, unless or else you'll lose your paladin powers. So if you ever allow someone to starve to death, that's bad. That's very
But they
bad.
can go hungry, and that's fine.
Well, I mean, you don't want that to happen, as that is on the way to starving to death. But see,
But
another thing to keep in mind is that the tenets are not the law of the word; it's the law of the spirit.
Okay,
essentially,
that makes sense.
If you try to make a character that, I'm just gonna let people go hungry, but I won't let them starve to death, you're gonna lose your powers, because that goes against the spirit of the rule. The actual law of the word is only there in the most extreme circumstances to allow you to break a tenet if it upholds a higher one. For example, wealth should be shared with those who need it most, but if by not giving it to the poor that you're able to fund a farmer in order to allow him to feed more people, you can break that one because the first one is upheld. Do you see what I mean? That's the process you can follow. Yeah. And that's to help you deal with more intensive decision making like that, because not everything's going to be so cut and dry. That's to help you deal with the gray areas. So essentially, the easiest way for you to follow it, your first tenet is the most important thing to that paladin order.
Okay.
Try to follow it above everything else and you'll be fine.
I know I'm not the paladin, but I'm just really curious. So if you were to feed someone poison, so they don't starve to death.
Gosh, come on. No.
I'm sorry. Look, I ask questions.
No.
Ask, you and poison.
Hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Just ask your question. Go ahead.
Right. Would that go against the tenant?
No.
Because you'd be poisoning them. Oh, no?
No,
Okay.
because remember, paladins in the way that they're being portrayed are not lawful or good. They're not those things.
Perfect.
They have to hold their tenets. So if by, let's say, that you're poisoning them, like, I'll put it to you this way. What if you were doing that because all you had was rotten food? See? You're preventing them from starving, but you have to poison them in order to do it.
But if they refuse, you have to force them?
You must never allow it to happen.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, dang. I can't give up.
Yeah.
force feeding.
Never
Let's
give up.
go.
Well,
An aggressive
surrender.
lying paladin.
Well, remember, there's other ways for them to die that's not starvation.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's
Yes, a
no
choking hazard.
problem. There's no problem that an application of swords can't solve, I guess.
So, my question is, what if the paladin doesn't have the means to feed someone that's starving?
You kill them before they starve to death.
Exactly.
That is the most extreme thing that you would have to do, yes.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Well, you put them out of their misery.
Look, now granted, these are all like what if scenarios, and generally speaking, you're not going to dance along them like that. You're going to try to uphold. So normally speaking, you would prevent the methodology of you never having food to give to somebody in the first place. If you know that people are starving, you would do what you could to stop it from happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, and killing them is effective, but on a small scale, not on a large scale. You see what I mean? So it comes, yeah. So, and this is the final word that you should keep in mind. Your inability to uphold your tenet is irrelevant to your ability to do it. I'll say that again. Your failure to uphold your tenet doesn't matter to the tenet. So I'll explain that one more time to make sure that you understand.
Yes,
to
thank
everybody. Okay. If you are unable to uphold your tenet due to lack of resources, power, strength, whatever, that is irrelevant. You will lose your powers. Paladins are chosen because they are exceptional. Because they succeed when others fail. That's where that power from that oath comes from.
Luca, I have a suggestion.
I'm not losing any more bets.
I have a suggestion.
So,
If you don't
I hope
have
that
food,
explains.
you can just give them a piece of you to eat.
I would
no.
suggest maybe getting some sleight of hand in case you need to steal some food to feed the people.
I mean, she's starting with a box of pearls.
As Fib loves herself the most, so I think she knows her friends would understand if she offered them first.
I will share
only
my
you can
food with
catch
you,
me.
so you can share with the rest.
Gregorin would start party on party violence if you tried to.
Well, anyway, the point.
Let's move.
The point is, I think you get it.
Okay.
Paladins are not lawful and good in this part of the setting. They are bound by their oaths.
I like it.
And furthermore, as you explore, you will actually see where those oaths come from. and you'll understand why. Because this is Conflux, and the power of Babylon does not hold sway here, so something must take its place.
Oh. Write that down. Write that down.
Wait, can you say that again for me?
So normally, paladins gain, at least to some degree, a small measure of their power from Babylon, the devil himself, because he is the god of oaths. Well, in Conflux, the deities of Calcatesh cannot reach the people that live there. They're outside of their jurisdiction. And so, something must power the oaths that the paladins make. And part of the fun of playing a paladin will be you slowly uncovering what that source of power actually is.
Your new god, let's go.
I'm writing all
That
this
was
down.
something I wanted to hear, Arcadum. Thank you.
Anyway, clap.
Claps in Spanish.
Revelations or vessels are just a name, right? She's not like actually a bird. She's still a person.
No.
Okay.
That's just a fancy name.
Okay. It would be funny if we had like a piece of paper, a bird, the sound of laughter.
Yeah, you're not a bird. It's just that.
Okay.
So just a torn piece of paper.
Let me explain this. So, the best way I could really describe this is that the Revelations represent the characters that were once the vessels that you now inhabit. So they were called the Azure Phoenix. That doesn't mean that they actually were a phoenix. You feel me? It's a title.
It's a title.
And the title is meant to give you an idea, a litmus test of, who could that person be when you first choose Revelation? So it's not a completely blind choice. But it's also meant to be challenging, roleplay-wise, so you're not given all the details. So some of you might have to deal with something that'll be against the nature of the character that you wanted to play, and having to deal with that is going to be one of the fun, explorative role-playing parts of the character and the part of the challenge as well. Like, for example, if you were playing a pacifist character and then you inhabited the vessel of Conan the Barbarian, and you walk around trying to make peace when all the time your body is screaming, just kill it! Just fucking kill that little nerd. Take his throne.
Be nice.
Don't you just want to go ape shit?
Friendly punch.
Yeah. You know what would really bring peace to the land? Subjugation.
Oh god.
Yeah, exactly. So
If everyone's dead, no one can starve.
when everyone's dead, no one is starving.
Arcadum.
Yeah.
So are there multiple factions other than the Silent?
Why do you ask questions I'm not going to answer? You'll find out in the story.
Okay.
Man.
I thought you might say yes, however, I cannot elaborate.
You have to read the book.
Anyway.
Gotta gleam all the info you can, Edgelord.
All right, I guess that's pretty much it then. That's session 0. We got some people to thank because a bunch of people gifted some subs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, boy.
So I'm going to go ahead and thank them. Undead Commander gave out 5. Thank you, TM Guy. Thanks for the resub.
Senpai.
Undead Commander, thanks for the resub. Twilight Winter, thanks for the resub. Another gifted one from Commander. Tengi, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Twilight Winter, thanks for the 5. Arc Sage, thanks for the 10. Nice. Silver Siege, thanks for the 10. Commander Kirk, thanks for the resub. And Tic Tac 2, thanks for the resub. We're back up above 900 now. And that's very poggers. Just so everybody is aware, in case they are interested, I have decided to put the 3rd game of Conflux at the unlock point of 1100 subs. So if we get up to that point, I will make a 3rd game, and I will once again draw the players directly from the subscriber list and all the people that are in the Discord, part of the community. Same thing that I did with the other 2 games. So far, that process has been going very well. So thank you guys very much for that. So yeah, just thank you. Any other questions you guys got?
If I have
I think I'm
questions
good.
about Paladin class after it's unlocked, is it possible just to ask in this channel?
Yeah, you can ask in this channel. You can just ask
Okay.
me. Yeah. I hang around a lot in the Discord, so you can just ask me there too if you really
Is
want
someone
to.
where
As long
I
as
can
I
no
don't
longer.
if I don't get ambushed with Baki, I'm fine.
I don't see a problem with it being ambushed with
Don't
Baki,
worry.
okay?
I won't. You don't have to do that. I didn't know you weren't enjoying it that much. You don't have to do that.
No, I was just more embarrassed that the last time I watched an episode.
I now have to commission Malorb.
Your reactions were priceless, and I thought
Her
it was
reactions
very
are so good.
I thought that was very funny. That's very
I'm glad
good.
it had entertainment value.
How many
Susie,
If
players
we
is
had
there?
a VC bingo, I would add Luca screaming to it, you know?
No.
Oh, we do have there are 6 players in this game and 5 players in the other games. We have 11 new players. So
Yeah.
far.
Nice.
Very cool. And yeah, Nikki acts as the shadow DM. She acts as my hands while I'm doing things. Very
She checks
cool.
the numbers.
She's very cool. But yeah, so once again, thank you guys so much for being a part of the community. If you wish to join the Discord, there's the Discord link right there. We do game nights. We talk D&D all the time. I spend a lot of time in the Discord just talking about D&D. So if you ever want to talk anything like that, just let me know. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support. Oh, one more thing. The YouTube is being updated with all of the episodes from Ardent Awakening, as well as all of the episodes in the future of this game. Someone's mic's going a little fuzzy there. So if you want to watch those on YouTube, they're on there. I will point out that Kunik, who is one of our Kunik.
It's Kunik, yeah.
Is it Kunik? Okay, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The bunny boy, the bunny guy, has been just him and Taco both have just been putting in, and the whole team. There's more than just those two, but those are the two I interact with the most. They've been putting a lot of time and effort into these videos, so I really hope you guys check them out. So Kunik does all the visual edits, and Taco does all of the audio edits. What's really cool is that they're both kind of experimenting with kind of cutting down the YouTube videos and actually adding like dynamic zooms and subtitles to the whole experience. So they're actually like really upping the quality of the YouTube videos, and I think that's really awesome. And I just wanted to say, thanks to them specifically, because they deserve a lot of credit, especially, considering everything that's going on. So thank you guys for your hard work, and thanks to everybody else that watches and supports the YouTube videos, because it is really awesome. Like, it feels really good. Beginning of March, I plan on releasing the Patreon, complete with the Candelabra Knight and possibly another boss as an available boss for download, as well as a full enemy track sheet of basically explaining all of the different enemy traits and stuff you can run into, things like that. I plan on updating that each week with a new boss or a new creature, and then people can use that for their own games if they'd like, all that good stuff. And I plan on opening the Patreon for that. Also, keep an eye out, because we're planning on putting the audio recordings of all these games on Spotify, kind of going into that platform. Still trying to figure out how to do that. And yeah, I mean, I guess on a personal note also, things have been kind of rough, but the community is rebuilding. More and more people are joining every day. We recently had new artists join, so our artist team's growing, and I think we have a new musician on the way, which is crazy pants. So thank you guys so much. It really means a lot that you're all here. So I guess that's all I have to say. And thank you, players, for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Gracias a todos.
Yes.
No problem, champions. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut down the stream, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay,
All right.
bye.
Guys, kisses.
Good night,
It's
everybody.